Hello, listen, this is the true seduction news. Seduction news, that's true. Okay, so we've got a question from Ricky Lyon here, and he's put, first of all, I really love your new videos, Beckster, they rock. Cheers. Since you've been in the game for a long time, you've taught lots and lots of men how to become better. Why, from your experience, does indirect work for some and direct work for others? I mean, we always think that indirect works almost all of the time. Well, it doesn't, but we'll get back to that. And that through direct, women respond differently. They get defensive, not if you're calibrated. So why does direct work for certain people and indirect work for others? Keeping in mind that my experience, I found indirect works way better for me. Thanks. Okay, so Ricky Lyon, let's break it down section by section. So first of all, you put, why does indirect work for some and direct works for others? Well, the way I see it is both can work for you and everyone else. It's all about the 5 C's, my 5 C's to becoming a natural in this, okay? So it's confidence, congruency, calibration, courage and conviction will give you the right way of dealing with these things, which is learned through time, experience and some methods and ways that I show you. But we can't go into that now because that is a massive subject. That's like 2 days long. So what I'm going to say real quickly is you calibrate to the person, the individual, okay? So if she's like a fiery red personality, it's good to hit her with direct, okay? So can you spot that on her body language? Is she, you know, is she bold, bright? Is she going places? Is she direct? Is she fiery? Is she the cock block? You know, what is she in her personality? Is she aggressive? Is she confident? Does she have leadership skills? These are like fiery red personalities that you want to hit with direct stuff. Just go in there. You know, sorry my shirt's wrinkled, I've just had sex. What's your excuse? Watch their jaw drop. You know? And then go in and go, hi, my name's Rob, who the hell are you? You know, just go in there, direct. Or you might mean direct in the sense that, hey, I just saw you from over there and I just thought you looked so gorgeous. And I don't normally say that. Well, I haven't said it for at least a month, and then make it a bit cheeky. Okay, so things like that work. Spot something around if you want to be direct and just go in there and use that. But indirect works on, I'd say, people in general who are a bit more cautious about people and don't always say what they think straight away. But generally I like to come in on something I call semi-erect, okay, so semi-erect in a way, because you're coming in at a medium level. So indirect's down here, right? Direct is up here. But if you're coming in mid-level and you can then calibrate, very important, calibrate, micro-calibration, that you can calibrate to being more direct if she's direct, or more indirect if she's more of a quieter person. So you can calibrate it really well. Instead of coming in low, indirect, which most people do because they're in their comfort zone, which we don't want to be in, okay? And you come in low and she's a person that responds to directness, yeah, and people that can come in indirect, people can sometimes think they're bullshitters, alright? So that's the problem with indirect. And you, to work your way right up to there is going to be a big hard slog. It's a lot of hard work. Like pushing a stone up a hill, right? It's very, very hard. But the same being, if you come in direct and she's a timid soul, a cool blue personality, well, she's just going to run off. She's going to be scared. I mean, you can't really do anything about that, so you've totally blown it. So come in semi-erect, like a bit cheeky chappy, so it's slightly ambiguously forward in your suggestions and your words of the way you're opening her, you're starting a conversation with her. But this can lead to toning it down or toning it up. So that's the way I do it. Now you also say that it works for most people, indirect works for most people all the time. That's only because most people love to keep within their comfort zone, as I mentioned before. But you really need to start jumping outside your comfort zone. this brings out your flair and your personal charisma in set and stops you being an enclosed, indirect area. And also, with going indirect, this is the beauty of direct. She's more like, it's like a risk-reward system. So the higher the risk, direct, the better the reward. So she's more likely to respond to you sexually straight away if you go direct. Where indirect, you've got to work, you've got to go on a day 2 possibly, or a day 3. Obviously you can escalate within being direct to direct, but it's a lot harder. So it's really up to you. Yes, I'm not advocating either, because I love both. I just reckon you need to calibrate to the situation. Okay, so your best bet is going semi-rect, and if you want to know more about that, you can ask me. Okay, so cheers Ricky Lyon, thanks for directing a question at me. That way you'll always get your questions answered for anyone else out there. So subscribe below and give me a like. Okay, cheers man, take care, bye.